Hey guys, so today we're going to look at a bit of a simpler of one of Messi's moves, but it's pretty important nevertheless. I call it the toe drag. I think that's a term used in ice hockey, but whatever, I just gave it a term because I'm not sure what maybe to call it. Maybe an L drag is more appropriate. So I'll play the clip first. Okay, so as Messi, goes over to this side here, you see his left foot. See what it does. It's almost like a Cruyff term, but I don't think not quite. It's not really that much of a shot. It's just drag it to the other side. So you see that left foot. You see, kind of like stays in place. Like here it is, his ankle, and then it kind of turns in this way, like that, and before landing over there. So you see, the camera does move, but the ankle kind of stays in place, and then he just turns it in before landing to where his foot naturally goes. So, before I was like doing it, I was kind of like trying to like almost like drag my whole leg and try to get my foot to be over there, but I find it's kind of inefficient, and I can't really get the ball sharply to go in the other direction. So all in all, he kind of like dangles his ankle there, turns his ankle in like this, and then goes here, and that's that sharp turn is enough just to fool the defender. Also, another thing is maybe you see that his waist, it kind of turns like together with his ankle at the same time. So this turns in, and then his hips kind of turn this way too, and then it's kind of like a slight hop with the right foot to go prepared to go to the other side. So here's my attempt. So as at first I do an inside cut as I normally do, and then over here you see that I try to like dangle that ankle this way, and it kind of like turns inside this way. Now it's a bit awkward because it kind of like looks like I'm like turning it almost this way, but should try maybe like going more this way with my ankle, or sorry, with my toes rather than almost hitting it with my heel. And then like Messi, it kind of does also at the same time go towards the ground, and then as I hit it, I'm trying to like turn those hips at the same time. So I think the only thing for now what I can correct is trying to do more of like, I guess, turning at the toes rather than at kind of at the heel. Another thing to note is you see Messi's legs, especially a lot of times when he dribbles, you see there's not too much space between his legs. Where you see mine, it seems there's quite a bit more distance. So I can try to put my left foot a bit closer to the ball. That way I can solve this problem. Could be more effective in that I'm not reaching out like this, and then the defender sees that. So it could be a bit quicker, but I got to test this out. Here we're going to look at the solo roll L drag by Busquets. He does this a lot as a holding mid player. Messi does this quite a bit too, to get out of tight situations where he can't really feint or do an inside cut because there's not that much space to do it. But there's a lot more clips of Busquets doing it, and I'd say he's does it quite well. So I'll play the clip of him doing it. So similar principles as Messi's toe drag in the previous clip. You see here, he has his soul on the ball, and Casemiro kind of wants to take the ball this way. I find it's easier like when they lunge in, and then you can like roll it because you got your body in the way, and then you can use that space, and he can't go this way because if you're strong, you can like fend him off. But as he rolls it back, his foot lifts and it kind of goes over to the side. So, first his foot was here, and then it kind of goes over to the side up like this. And then he knocks it this way. And you see, just like before, his ankle kind of turns in like this as he hits the ball. But, he doesn't land right away. I find a lot of players, when they do that, they try to land right away. He can take his time, just does it this way. And then that's where he lands to start accelerating. Also notice, as he drags the ball back. So at this point, as the ball's coming back, like you see, his like torso is starting to turn inside as he hits the ball and turns his ankle in. So a lot of similar principles as before. Here's my attempt. So this is really the first time I'm kind of analyzing it. So you see Busquets is kind of like leg is kind of curved. You see mine, it's pretty straight. Busquets got like longer legs, but I think the same principle applies. I could try to like bend at the knee a bit more. And as Busquets takes the ball off like this, at this point, Busquets, like initially, I think he hit the ball closer because his knee was bent. So, at this point of the move, the ball will be here for Busquets, whereas mine's up in front. And then as, Busquets tries to hit it like this, it's relatively, I guess, in a similar spot like that. Now, kind of looks, for me, look a bit awkward, like my toes are pointed this way, and then this is where the move begins, and then let's see where I plant my left foot. Kind of plants about over there, whereas Busquets, he hits it there, and then he's off like this, whereas me, see, I'm kind of like crisscross like this. So either I should be more patient or work on my body mechanics to make it similar to Busquets and have my foot more or less over here when I spring off that way.